Ministry of External Affairs has filed an appeal against the death sentence meted out by Qatar to 8 Navy veterans. Meanwhile, India has acquired another round of consular access to the detainees on the 7th of November. Here's what's happening.
As the nation prays for the 8 Navy veterans to be repatriated from Qatar, the MEA said it has filed an appeal challenging death penalty. While the MEA is considering all legal options, it did get consular access to Indians on November 7th.
Earlier, the Court of First Instance of Qatar passed a judgment on October 26 in the case involving 8 Indian employees of Al Dara Company. The judgment is confidential and has only been shared with the legal team. They are now pursuing further legal steps, and I think an appeal has already been filed. We will also remain engaged with the Qatari authorities in this matter. On November 7, our embassy in Doha received another consular access to the detainees.
Dr. S. Jaishankar, who met the family members and indicated that all possible measures would be taken, and one such measure was, of course, appealing before the court in Qatar. Important to point out here is that this order was passed by the Court of Appeal, and this has rather been a decision that has largely been taken without much details coming in with regards to why exactly was such an rather a sentence or a verdict that was basically delivered.
The 8 Navy veterans were taken into custody on August 2022, and their repatriation is a big diplomatic challenge. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
In a pivotal prelude to the 5th edition of the India-US 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken engaged in talks centered around the ongoing Hamas-Israel conflict yesterday. And the meeting aimed at discussing and deepening India-US strategic partnership and addressing key regional issues as well. A detailed report. Take a look.
The 2+2 ministerial talks in the national capital were led by US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Both countries held extensive deliberations to further expand their global strategic partnership through great defense industrial ties.
The dialogue today will be an opportunity to advance the vision of our respective leaders, building a forward-looking partnership while we construct a shared global agenda. In the 2+2, we will undertake, as we have done before, a comprehensive overview of cross-cutting strategic defense and security ties, technology and supply chain collaborations, and people-to-people exchanges.
Key focus was on enhancing engagement in the Indo-Pacific and boosting cooperation in areas such as critical minerals and high technology.
We have been taking very concrete steps to deliver on the vision that our two leaders put forward. We are promoting a free and open, prosperous, secure and resilient Indo-Pacific, including by strengthening our partnership through the Quad with Japan and Australia. One significant way we're doing that is by enhancing maritime domain awareness, sharing commercial satellite data with countries in the region, to boost their capacity, for example, to combat illegal fishing, piracy, drug trafficking. We're also coordinating humanitarian relief and disaster response efforts in the Indo-Pacific. We're harnessing together the power of innovation to make our economies more resilient and to make our communities more secure.
Hailing the ties, EAM also noted the PM Modi's visit to the US had opened a new chapter in the India-US relationship. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh called defense one of the most important pillars of the India-US bilateral relationship.
I welcome both of you and your delegation of India. The India-US bilateral relationship has seen a growing convergence of strategic interests and enhanced defense, security, and intelligence cooperation. Defense remains one of the most important pillars of our bilateral relationship.
While the US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin praised the impressive gains in the defense ties.
We're meeting at a time of great momentum. In the United States and India partnership. In the face of urgent global challenges, it's more important than ever that the world's two largest democracies exchange views, find common goals, and deliver for our people. We've made impressive gains in building our major defense partnership over the past year, and that will help us contribute even more together to the cause of peace and stability.
The deep ties between India and US were on full display at the 2+2 ministerial dialogue in New Delhi. Bureau Report, Republic TV.